same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come on, a good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. They return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
And they're trying for their second win in as many games against these guys. They were able to exploit their advantages the first time around. They're out to prove that that was no fluke.
Exactly, and confidence so big in this league, Greg. You know that. You want to keep that upper hand against teams whenever possible. You can see they've got that look in their eyes. I mean, it's time to get busy and go to work.
Hey, Clark, two monumental forces will be generating a lot in the paint tonight with this center matchup we have.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of thumping and bumping, bruising and pushing. I mean, these two do not want to let the other one get the upper hand. I mean, might as well ring the bell because it's going to be close to a fight in there.
Now, here's Jokic. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Here's Fox. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Out left of the wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Again, the Nuggets score.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today. Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Got that one up quick.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. 6 points for him. Deflects the pass. Fox with the steal. Inside. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
Wembanyama, no good. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Now, here's Watson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Denver making a switch here. Spurs trail by 6. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Now here's Johnson for the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Gordon. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. They'll get you 16. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Well, I like the ruggedness that Bridges plays with. This guy's a load to stop and really can dig out those rebounds.
Basket counts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bridges outside. Johnson surveying the floor. In the corner, Hardaway with it. 6 to shoot. Latrey. Strother, no good. Spurs trailed by 6. Here's Fox. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Fox has got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Johnson can't hit. Denver leading by 7. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Pass to Strother. Curry looking it over. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Denver with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Here's Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
To the middle. And that one's good. Wembanyama. And it's 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And Curry's not the biggest guy, but he can sense the contact coming and makes the adjustment.
Spurs making a switch here. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
It's up a 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And he's on a good pace here for three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come. And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, that when you go cold and things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside. Mix it up a little bit.
A 3 from Barnes. And the Spurs another 3.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 22.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Curry outside. San Antonio with the rebound. That one's not going to go. That will count. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the 3rd. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Nuggets. He nailed it from long range in that quarter. Winds up with a total of 4 three-pointers in the period. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Spurs trail by 19. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Watson. And it's Watson with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. This past postseason, the Nuggets, Clark, were a part of 2 thrilling Game 7 series.
Yes, indeed they were. They beat the Clippers in the first round and then fell to the Thunder in a very competitive series and ended up giving the eventual NBA champs their toughest test of the postseason.
It's stolen by Brown. To the inside. And it's Jokic missing. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Vassell inside the line. Off the inbound, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Barnes. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Johnson outside. Pass to Brown. Fox with the steal. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Over to the wing. And Jokic throws it down.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Denver with the rebound. Brown with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Here's Jokic. Good defense by Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Here's Vassell. Lays it up off the glass. Vassell's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Spurs with some changes. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson outside. San Antonio again missing. And here's Jokic outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you know what I like to say, persistence pays, and with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and taken control on the glass.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life. It probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball." Back to you guys.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Harper. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside Curry. Watson for 3. Rebound by Sohan.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Out to the wing. Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Johnson. And stolen by Gordon. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Second team foul. San Antonio.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And at the end,
Spurs 38.
and we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Out to Bridges. Misses the 3. San Antonio with the ball. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim. Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Curry got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
San Antonio ball. San Antonio substitution. Number 11. Carter Bryant.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Wembanyama down low. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Pass to Jokic. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Denver. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes. My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Curry fires from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Pushing it up. Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. The 3. Denver grabs the miss.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength. or the Nuggets.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Watson. Unloads from 13. Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Barnes is a problem in these fast break situations. He's got strength, he's got skill, and he's got excellent speed.
Brown's shot is off. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed.
Like my kids, got to be joking. Where in the